This coffee's already cold. Yikes.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am down in my mom's sewing room.
Laboratory.
And it is the best place to be if you're over at my mom's house because you have everything that you need to do whatever DIY you want to do. Everything that we're doing is from the Dollar Tree. So I think you guys could afford a $1 craft that's going to look amazing at the end of it. So there's something that will inspire you to craft, or you can copy and do what we did. We have been watching a bunch of other YouTubers doing all these different types of crafts with things from the Dollar Tree, upcycling things that they already have. So we are going to be doing that today. We have our coffee, we have our baby, we have our craft room, so follow along. If you guys have not already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I'm so close to getting 200 subscribers, and I would love for you guys to subscribe and get me closer to the 1,000 subscriber goal that I'm going for this year. Today in this video, I am going to be making my own version of these boho candlesticks that the Crafty couple did in a video on their YouTube channel. Okay guys, for this video, you will need these foam flower wreaths, a toilet paper roll, a little candle to put inside of the toilet paper roll, caulk and spackle, all found at the Dollar Tree. You can't beat it, and the transformation is going to be amazing. Okay, to get started, I cut one of my flower wreaths in half. That's going to be 2 of my boho candlesticks, and then we'll keep one in the full circle for the 3rd candlestick. For the next part, you're going to want to measure half of your circle around the toilet paper roll. So you can see I'm cutting that out, and that's going to sit on top of the flower wreath because it's going to be the actual place where the candle is going to sit. So we're going to mend these 2 pieces together to eventually make the candlestick holder. So you can make this part kind of customized. If you want it to be longer for a longer or bigger candle, you can keep the toilet paper roll bigger. I wanted mine to be just enough for it to stick out, so I cut mine pretty short. Then you're going to want to tape this down. You won't see this because you'll see in a minute we're going to spackle and caulk all over this flower wreath. I am repeating this process for all 3 of the flower wreaths, so it's going to be a candlestick. Okay, so down at the bottom, you're going to have to cut this one flat because we cut the other 2 in half. They already had a flat surface to stand on. So I cut, you can see right there, the bottom of the ring just straight down the bottom. So now it can stand up without having to put anything down for to hold it up. The first step after you get the toilet paper roll stuck to the top, you're going to cover the entire surface with this caulk that we got from the Dollar Tree. And I just spread it around with my finger. Do a thick coat, and the main thing about this you can't really mess up other than the fact is you don't want to leave like pointy pieces to dry because then it just makes it double time when you go out when you try to sand it. I added these little circle pieces of cardboard to the bottom of the half circle ones because I noticed that it was kind of having difficulty standing up without wobbling over. So once I added that, I covered it again with the caulking, and I felt like it made it way more stable. So I would recommend adding some type of flat footing to the half candlesticks and even to the circle one too. Okay, this is what it looks like after you have the caulking smeared all over all the wreaths. I let mine dry overnight. You could let yours dry for a shorter amount of time, but I wanted to make sure that it was perfectly dry before I started sanding all my candlesticks down. Next, I covered the entire candlestick with spackle. Like I said, this was also found at the Dollar Tree. So once it's all sanded, it's not going to be perfect, but this is going to make it look like all one piece of pottery. So the caulk really made it hold up well, but now this is what smooths it out and makes it all one solid smooth piece. After the whole surface has been covered, I used water. I started off using a rag, but in my opinion, the rag just was kind of pulling the caulking and the spackle off of the pottery piece. I say pottery piece, but what we're working on. So I ended up just using my finger and dipping it in water and just slightly smoothing it across the top. And to me, this technique worked the best. Once you've done that to all your pieces, now is the fun part. You can really customize these pieces to match your home decor and just be really creative with it. And there you have it. I love how these turned out, and they were so fun to make. I think this would be an awesome project to make if you need something for your mantle or dresser and just customize it to the look of your home. Okay, so for the next DIY I'm going to share with you guys in this video, it is going to be this really pretty rope platter. This is so easy. My mom was doing this. You can finish it in like an hour. You'll need a lot of hot glue, and everything else for this project will be from the Dollar Tree. So you will need any plate. We use this big plastic platter, and we also got these two different color ropes. To get started, all you have to do is hot glue the end of the rope to the center of your platter or plate that you're using, and then just wrap it around and continue to do that all the way until you get to the edge of the plate. And that's literally all it takes. You just do the same process over and over and you create your own design. We did black, brown, and added the handles to make it look more of a finished product, but it was so much fun. I highly recommend doing this for a craft, an easy decor piece. So yeah, if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up and we will see you next time.